and you guys talked about this before, having meetings where the O-line meets with the running backs and the receivers together. I don't want to sit here and say that that's the reason, but is that at least an area where you guys could improve and work at to fix some of the things that have been wrong last week?
I mean, it's not just like a series of meetings that are going to make or break your week, but just attention to detail. And I mean, if you go back and look at the last 2 games we played, there's been a handful of plays that went their way when it could have gone our way, and that flips the game on its head. So it's just all in little details, and they go out there and execute. But I don't say it's just one individual meeting that's causing that.
I guess it's not one meeting, but I mean, is that the holistic approach to the offense? I know you're kind of saying that it's small things that are hurting you, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Can that holistic approach, though, solve those things by maybe refocusing everybody a little bit?
I mean, yeah, it's a good time to do that for sure if all of us are in the building and no coaches are in there, so it's everybody's kind of taking their own ownership of things. And I think we had a good practice today, good meetings. We're all open panel right now, breaking it back down to what was working for us, and hopefully apply it to this week.
Sean also talked about the communication. He almost attributed to a campfire, right, where you have your different position groups, but you're all trying to come together as one to communicate. Just what's the key in communication between those different position groups, making sure you're on the same page?
Just asking questions if you don't know, and then paying attention to the details. If you gotta get in the playbook on your own and formulate questions or things that could happen, and then bring those to the coach, and then have them relay to the rest of those guys. But that's just all the meetings are just line up to where they need to be and go out there and attack.
What about this Jets team has caused a headache? I know they're ridiculously talented, but it's been different guys. It's Franklin Myers and Huff one year, and this year it's McDonald, different guys. I mean, it seems like it doesn't matter who they plug in there. They're a pain in the neck for everybody. What is it about them that makes them that way?
The defense is just aggressive, and they have a good back 7 to let the D-line rush with 4 the whole game. So penetrating defense, they come downhill. They cover well. I know their whole head coach situation right now is a little up in the air. I don't even know what's going on, but I'm sure they'll be motivated to come out and play.
What is it like playing a team like that? I don't know if you've done it before, but I guess try and get inside their locker room. Why are they going to be a little more fired up this week with a new coach? Because it seems to happen to everybody. They change coaches. Every team comes out different next week.
I think it just comes down to the players. Like, the players will know that, okay, our coaching situation is getting mixed up, and players will come together and they can come out here and play. I mean, it's only week 5 of the season, so it's not like they're going to lay down and let 12 more weeks just run by. So they have season 2 they want to be successful at, and we got to prepare for that, and we'll see them on Monday.
You guys have never lost 3 in a row, and I'm pretty sure there's not. If I ask you if there's any panic in the locker room, you're going to say no. How do you express that to the younger guys, the Keon Colemans, the rookies who are on this team, about why that is and why 2 losses, 2 bad games is no big deal this team?
I think it's just your demeanor that you come in the building with. I mean, it happened on Sunday, so that was 3 days ago, and just keep doing the right things. Don't need to switch anything up. Do your same routine, same way you approach meetings. A lot of those guys said that after he kicked a 59-yarder with ease, he's like, yes, he's in college anymore. I'm like, yeah, boys, it comes down to the nitty-gritty of the fourth quarter is where it happens. So it's a good experience for those young guys, breaking them in, and hopefully learn some more.
Is there active conversations, things you specifically seek them out and say, hey, look for this, don't look for this, that kind of thing?
No, not that comes ahead.
A couple of new faces on their side, but you've faced them enough and you're pretty familiar. What challenges do they pose?
What faces?
The Jets D-line, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know Jeremiah Johnson. I heard he was out. They got Quentin Williams. They had a good guy, or a second-year player at Iowa State. But it's a good D-line. They're aggressive. They penetrate. We've seen them multiple times, obviously already. Seen them twice a year. So we know what we're getting into, and it's just going out there and executing.